Greetings and salutations. It's Nina. Welcome back to my channel. I am so excited to be sharing this video with you guys because I have never done a co-wash in my 7 years on the lock journey. Never did a co-wash before, and I'm finally doing one with Lion Locs' co-wash leave-in conditioner. So if you guys are interested, keep watching. So to get started, I am wetting down my hair. I had a braid out in for a few days. So just washing that out, getting my hair nice and soaked and ready for the co-wash. So this co-wash has a bunch of different oils in it, plus activated charcoal, green tea leaf extract, and organic aloe vera juice. As you can see, it is pretty runny, so you have to be really careful with it because I ended up spilling some. But I started applying the excess onto my edges, just gently rubbing that into my scalp. So if you've seen my lock shampoo videos, you know that I like to dilute everything I put on my locks. So that's how I started off with this product. And you can see like it dripping from the lid or from the cap of the bottle. I definitely had it full, but I started with spreading it through my locks. So for this first co-wash, I was kind of doing it in a haphazard way. And as you'll see a little bit later, it gets a little bit more organized and more refined. If you don't know what a co-wash is, it's basically just using conditioner to wash your hair. It's really helpful for type 4 textures, especially where we deal with a lot of dryness. And it's a great way to get your hair clean without really stripping it. So I'm just working it through my scalp and through my hair, trying not to scratch. I've gotten so much better at that, y'all. Give me my props. Thank you. And I just did this for a while, for as long as I felt like I needed to before the second wash. And then it was time for the first rinse. So for the second co-wash, I decided to take another route. Instead of diluting it, since it was already pretty watery already, I decided to just take it into my palms and work it through my hair in sections. And that's actually what it says on the container. Yeah, on the jar it says that. But you know, we don't really follow directions like that. But once I decided to actually follow the directions, do it in sections, y'all know y'all like them bars. It actually became a lot easier to do, even though it took a little bit longer and I tend to not have too much patience. But yeah, doing it in sections definitely helped me make sure I was really getting my scalp clean, really working it through all of my locks. One thing you'll notice is that there's no lather, even though this is the second wash and I've been in my scalp pretty good. And that's normal for a co-wash because conditioner does not contain the ingredients that will cause lathering anyway. Ingredients like activated charcoal help with getting the hair clean, but you're just not going to see a bunch of suds. So I just worked the co-wash through my locks for about 5 minutes. So then I rinsed everything out with some cold water. I found that when I have to do these rinses, it helps to lean forward a little bit, even though it's maybe not the best thing for my neck, but leaning forward takes the edge off of the cold water. And y'all, the number one thing that you want to do with locks, I feel like this is the most important tip, is to rinse the crap out of your locks every time you wash them. Products that you've used, shampoos, conditioners, you have got to rinse like you are out in the wilderness and you only have one pair of drawers and you come across a stream and you got to get them things clean. That's the dumbest analogy, but you really can never rinse too much. And for your last rinse, you do want to use cold water so you close the cuticle back up. And then I just squeeze the water out. So out of the shower, I just inspected my hair and scalp, and there were little pieces of dandruff stuck in my locks, but honestly, that is completely normal because it has to go somewhere after you get it off your scalp. So I separated my roots a little bit, And then I added some sweet almond oil, just a pretty liberal amount of it to help seal in the moisture. I knew that I was dealing with something different from my normal shampoos because I know you can't feel my hair obviously, and the light kind of washes it out, but it's mad juicy, y'all. It's juicy fruit all up in here. Y'all, my locks feel so good. They feel so heavenly. It feels like a baby's butt in there. They're so soft, they're so smooth, so moisturized, and I am just, I'm not trying to be dramatic, but I really, really, really love this co-wash. As I mentioned, it was my first time doing a co-wash on my locks, and you know, as I always say when I try things that I've heard people talk about or heard people recommend at some point, why did I wait so long? I'm a late adopter. I got to see how stuff works on people first before I try stuff. I want to touch the hair all day because it feels so good. It just feels that good. But yeah, I want to send so much love to Lion Locs for creating this because it works. It really works well. And you know, so much of lock maintenance and lock care and the products we use, so much of it is subjective, you know, depending on your hair type and needs. But I can say for me, with my very fickle hair type, this really works. It has a fruity smell, and I'm not a huge fan of fruity scents. I didn't find it to be overpowering at all, which is nice. It wasn't super perfumey. I don't know if I would try it to moisturize because I do like a simple water and oil mixture. I really think this is probably gonna replace my conditioner from Shea Moisture that you make in black castor oil, which I've been using for 7 years, and I never thought, I guess never say never, but it was kind of hard to imagine something dethroning that, but I think we have found our winner, y'all. So I highly, highly recommend the Lion Locs Co-Wash Leave-In Conditioner. It's amazing. It's great. It's really nice. The only thing I would suggest to Lion Locs is to maybe have this in a different container because the texture is so loose. It'll be easier to have it in a squeeze bottle or tube or something, just so it's a little bit easier to manage, because there were times as I was filming that I was trying to like hold it up and it like was sliding out. If your locks are not mature yet, I personally would not suggest that you use this because this is going to soften your hair, which is great once your locks are mature. But as you're starting out, you don't want any conditioners, softeners, anything like that. Use oil and water to moisturize. But yes, thank you so much to Lion Locs for sponsoring this video. Thank you for sending me this amazing product. I'm really excited to wash my hair again, and I can only imagine what it's gonna look like when I actually do retwist, like just how smooth it's gonna look, because untwisted, my roots feel heavenly. So I will link to Lion Locs' products in the description box. If you guys liked it, please give it a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.